It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Travel and Cruise Industry News on this, the 28th day of July, 2021, coming to you from Bedford County in Central Virginia on another hot summer day. It's going to be like 95 here today. Got three quick things to mention, and then we're getting to our special guest today that I'm real excited about. Our friend Jason from Pittsburgh, whose places I'll tell you about in a second. But there's three things just to mention quickly as far as news goes. Carnival Cruise Line officially started Alaska yesterday as the Carnival Miracle sailed from Seattle. The United States will not lift any travel restrictions amid concerns about the highly transmissible Delta variant. So we were hoping to get some easing there. They're not going to do it. And finally, yesterday, Progreso Mexico had their first call from a cruise ship. So that's pretty cool. All right, special guest today, Jason Garland, who's been on the Celebrity Equinox, and currently he's on Majo Beach on St Maarten. Jason, welcome back to Chillie Chats.
How are you doing? It's been a long time. Yeah, how long has it been? 18 months? Anyway, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about the Equinox. Tell us how things went when you got to Fort Lauderdale and went through all their embarking procedures and protocols and so forth to get on the ship.
I hate to say this, but I kind of cheated getting on the ship because I butted in line early and they didn't care. I said I clicked on the wrong time and they were okay with it. I mean, the line wasn't very long. It's only 40% capacity. So it was easy getting on. The flight there was really early. So we had to hang out in the airport for a little bit. And then I was just itching to get on the ship. And you know why? I mean, it's been a long time. So I got on there and the first day was amazing.
All right. Like me, your cruising career has been with Carnival. You know, It's only been the last 4 or 5 years that I've started branching out to other lines.
Yeah.
This is your first branch out from Carnival.
That's true. Yep.
Let's compare Carnival, Celebrity.
Well, I would say the food on Celebrity is a 9 out of 10. I don't usually rate something 10 out of 10. Carnival is like a 7 out of 10 for food, but dude, the dinner, I don't usually go to the main dining room, but I've been there every night and they are short-staffed and they're still excelling at the service. It's unbelievable. I've seen people working in the bars that are serving us for dinner. I don't think they even sleep. It's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah. They're short-staffed and some people are upset about it, but I mean, you just got to wait a minute. You just got to be patient, you know? I mean, we're all jumping right back into this. I mean, right?
The Equinox is a smaller ship.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to navigate. I mean, once you figure out all the design, I mean, it's not like a Carnival ship, that's for sure. I mean, I can get on a Carnival ship without looking at anything and figure out where I'm going. This, I had to actually study it a little bit. I mean, there's some intricacies to going up and down, you know, but I got it figured out and I'm having a great time.
Good. All right. Health protocols. What are they doing different from the way cruising used to be?
Basically, you need to wash your hands, okay? Before you go into the buffet, they're going to tell you to wash your hands. And you should do that anyway, obviously. And then you go in the bathroom, you wash your hands, and you go, and they serve you your buffet. I mean, it's not that bad. I actually like being served, you know, in the buffet. Yeah. So just wash your hands, people, right?
Are they doing any masking at all on the ship?
Unvaccinated people are supposed to mask. I don't see too many people masking at all. I mean, I decided to ditch the mask when I got on there because I'm unvaccinated, and I'm gonna have a drink most of the time I'm here. So at dinner, I mean, it's just be cordial to people. I mean, like just be decent, you know. Like on the ship, it's no different than it was, other than a few little things.
Okay. All right, you're in St Maarten, so you're over on Majo Beach.
Yes, you want to.
That's the beach that the airplanes come in.
Yes.
Close.
I don't think we're going to catch one, but that would be fun. How's the view? Is this all right? I don't know. I can't do the flip.
Yeah, you're doing fine. I mean,
right.
that was, got a little.
I try to be really professional about this,
All right. So, food, the service is good.
The food's amazing. It's the best food I've ever had on a cruise ship. Yeah, this is the best. But this is literally the best cruise I've ever been on. And some people might say, "Oh, well, you just haven't been on a cruise for a long time, and you're just excited." But no, Celebrity is amazing. You would love it.
Well, that's that was on my list last year when I lost 6 cruises. So,
right.
Soon as they'll let some oxygen folks get back on cruise ships, I'll be there.
Well, hopefully you can get rid of that at some point.
Yeah, well, that would be great too.
I think you'll get there.
So, you're at St Maarten today. They canceled the port that you really wanted to go to.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I'm still on a cruise ship.
Jason wanted to go to the Tortola.
Tortola,
the British Virgin Isles.
Yeah.
And they backed off of that because of a COVID spike, and you're going into St. Thomas, which you've been to numerous times.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. Probably go to Cokey Point.
Yeah.
Here, there's a nice, better view of the beach here.
Yeah, awesome.
There's not too many people here.
I've seen a lot of, it's not very crowded.
No. Nice.
So I noticed it's in the mid 80s there today.
It feels cooler here than it does in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even joking.
I know. Yeah, my buddy John up in Minnesota yesterday, it was like 90 up there, and that's
90.
Yeah, that's awful. So
yeah,
I never liked Pittsburgh
it's
in
weird
the 90s
the way things
either.
are working out with the weather these days.
Yeah. All right, so you go to.
Years thought I would go on a cruise in July and feel like I'm cooler than in the Northeast. What?
Yeah. All right, you go to St. Thomas tomorrow, and then where do you go after that?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. All right,
St. Thomas tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and then where after that?
Where are we going? We're going. So I think we have a sea day. Yeah, we have a sea day after that, and then we're going to Celebrity's private island in the Bahamas. The name of it escapes me for some reason, but it looks very nice. There's plenty of videos that we watched and decided, why not? So we're gonna go to their private island.
Uh-oh, we might have lost you. I'm getting a spinner, Jason. I'm going to go over in the chat room see if we get the signal back. Jason was also battling with the possibility of his phone overheating too. Yeah, he went out completely. So if you can hear me, Jason, try coming back in if you can. Don't know if you can or not. Over in the chat room, Cindy says, anxious to hear from Jason. Well, we were hearing from him. I don't know if we've lost him completely or not. Gretchen's with us. Tom Henry's with us. Tom Henry says, Jason, the radical rule breaker. Jason will never go back now. Nikki's with us from down in Jacksonville. Hi, Nikki. Tom says, Penny and I are at the vet. Oh, shot time. Okay, nice. The grand dog sends her sympathies to Penny. Oh, you're at the vet. Oh, veterinary. Penny's the dog. Wow. I'm glad you caught that, Nikki. That went 10 feet over my head. Cindy says, never been on Celebrity either. Glad to hear a positive review. Everybody that I've talked to that's been on Celebrity this year has absolutely loved it. That's the Edge, Millennium, Silhouette. Everybody's been raving about Celebrity. So, And these are people that have been on a lot of cruises, know what they're talking about. So, and Gretchen says, you did good, Chillie. This was good feed for a long time. Yeah, it's better than normal. How are celebrities' prices compared to Carnival? Well, that was one thing I wanted to ask Jason. Let me check real quick to see if he sent me a message. Do you want to do it to a test? Yeah. All right. Okay, I sent Jason a message. I don't know if he'll get that now. I don't know if that was his phone or if that was, in fact, the signal. So, and I'm not sure how he was. I think he was doing his phone, which could have been the 5G thing. I don't know. All right, Cindy says, how are celebrity prices compared to Carnival? Different things are included. Celebrity has been running on a lot of their cruises, and I don't know if this is one of them. They have been including a drink package right off the top. Now, it's not the major, expensive drinks, but like your whiskeys and, bottom shelf beers, light beer, and the regular, not the fancy expensive beer and wine, but the bottom shelf stuff, and Cokes and waters and stuff like that. It's all been included. Well, for me, that's a substantial amount of savings. So where I would get, that would be worth, probably $400 or $500 for me on a cruise. So when you factor that in, what you're paying extra for celebrity, that's just come down a chunk. And I think they're pretty competitive with everybody else. So, Amy's with us. She says, I've only been on Celebrity once. I loved it, but its prices are on the high side, and they've gone all inclusive, which makes them even higher. If you're all inclusive with them, then you've got to really buckle down and see where that fits in. To me, I think it's about 6 1/2 dozen of the other, but you want to look at that seriously. Bonnie's with us. Hey, Bonnie, I don't think Penny's vet can help your injury, even though you fell on her water bowl. Yeah. Tom's injured from the water bowl. It was great to see Jason enjoying a celebrity ship. Still amazes me that some people will only cruise with Carnival. I was like that. That's all I did until 5 years ago. And I started branching out. I was totally Carnival, and I still like Carnival. I went on one of my 2 cruises last year. I went on Carnival. The last 2 cruises I did back-to-backs. One of them was a Carnival ship. But, yes, I have expanded out from that, and now I'm appreciating some of the other cruise lines, and I will continue. When I can get back to cruising, I will do an MSC. I will do Celebrity. That's going to be right up in the top of my list, are those 2, just because I've talked about them so much. Cindy, I like all-inclusive cruises like NCL. I have to check into them. Yeah, that's just it. And if you look at it from all standpoints, you got to consider what you're getting for the all-inclusive, and some people it might not mean anything to. My gratuities, it doesn't matter one way or the other how that's paid. If that's included in there and added onto the price, so what? Who cares? I personally, I usually tip some folks extra anyway, over and above what they normally get. My room steward, I always, have a little extra for him. My main waiter in the dining room, I have a little extra for him. A couple of the bartenders, if they've done a really good job of taking care of me during the week, I'll give a little extra to them too. So I tend to take maybe an extra, 150, $200 on a cruise for a little extra tips. Then, of course, back in those days, I was doing wheelchair service on and off, so I had to tip the people that were pushing the wheelchair. And now I'm more to the scooters. I used to have to get the wheelchair service to get into the ship to get the scooter. Well, now the scooters, either I'll take my own or they have them waiting for you at the port. So, Cindy says, I cruise Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian, 31 so far. Yes, indeed. Bonnie says she truly wants to try Celebrity. I was planning on a Celebrity cruise pre-pandemic. Nikki says Celebrity was the same level as Princess and Holland, but like anything, they have specials occasionally. Yeah, they do. Tom Henry says shots all done and a blood draw to check for ticks and heartworms. And then you're going to take the dog to the vet after that. Oh, you're talking about, not talking about you now. You're talking about the dog. Okay, just make sure. Well, it doesn't look like Jason's going to make it back. So it must have been his phone died on him. So anyway, so we got a good part of it before, and it was a pretty good stream too. It was a good stream there at first. So Emily's with us. Good morning, gang. Emily, you missed Jason. We were sailing right along, and then he lied. The signal died. So I have not heard from him to see what happened on that. So anyway, all right, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. I will be back same time, same station tomorrow. We'll make sure that Jason has a phone for the rest of his cruise. He was worried about it overheating the way he had things set up there on Majo Beach on St Maarten. So, Emily, if you missed the first part of the show, you got to go back and watch to see our friend Jason. All right, guys, that's going to wrap me up for today. By the way, if you're any new subscribers out there, we continue to grow now. It's nice that I'm getting some nice steady growth for my channel. Welcome aboard. As you can tell, our guys get together and talk back and forth in the chat room, either about or to the guests and ask questions or amongst themselves, and that's great. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll see everybody tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time on Travel and Cruise Industry News with Chillie Falls. And maybe I'll have some news tomorrow. That would be nice. We'll talk to you soon. Later, y'all. I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, Chillie Chats, and travel and cruise industry news, just hit the little subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner, hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when a new video is up or we go live. This video was produced by Chillie's Cruises.